Thanks for coming to another edition of What is New in the Children's Department. Some great books to share with you today. This first one, The Unforgettable Logan Foster. Let me just read you the inside thing because I cannot do it justice otherwise. Logan Foster has pretty much given up on the idea of ever being adopted. It could have something to do with his awkward manner, photographic memory, or his affection for reciting curious facts. But whatever the cause, Logan and his PP's prospective parents have never clicked. Then everything changes when Gil and Margie arrive. Although they aren't exactly perfect themselves, Gil has the puniest sense of humor, and Margie's cooking would send anyone running for the hills. They genuinely seem to care, but it doesn't take Logan long to notice some very odd things about them. They are out at all hours, they never seem to eat, and there's a part of the house that is protected by some pretty elaborate security. No matter what Logan could have imagined, nothing prepared him for the truth. His prospective parents are actually superheroes, and they're being hunted down by sinister forces. Logan's found himself caught in the middle of a massive battle, and the very fate of the world may hang in the balance. So there he is at the movies with his prospective parents. So that looked like an entertaining book. This next one is a picture book called I Love You More Than Ice Cream. It's got sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. Unicorn on the front. Rhyming, very fun illustrations, all about love for Valentine's Day. Although it's not a Valentine's Day book. Okay, this one is called Hush Little Trucker, so it's like Hush Little Baby, but it's all about trucks, and it has very cool illustrations as well. So if you have a truck lover in the family, I think you would like that one. Here's one. This was an interesting one called Justice Is. A guide for young truth seekers. It's very simply done. It's got pictures from history of people who stood up for justice. Tells you down in the corner who it is and what the situation was. All over the world, international. Very minimal text, but a very good starting point for discussing people who have stood up for justice. Okay, next one is a science book called Junk Drawer Ecology. It is truly stuff that you would just find in your house and different science experiments that you can do based on what you would have in your junk drawer. Not just growing penicillin. Okay, this next one is a board book called Tree. It's a peek through board book, so each picture has the little owl, but then there's other cutouts as well. And it talks about all the different things that live in trees and seasons. It's beautifully done. Okay, don't forget that we have books in many other languages, both in children's and adult. I have this new one that's in Russian. I had to look it up since I do not speak Russian. And this one, which is in Hindi and English, and then the same one that's in Korean and English. So we got a whole set of these, several different books in many different languages. So if you're looking for some new books in a language that you speak, give those a try. This one is another board book. It's about camping, and it's a magical camping trip, but it also speaks to you. So make sure it's on. So then if you go to the compass, if you go to the map page and do this, it pronounces it and has a little music for you. Ooh, these can be good to check out a library because you can bring them back. Okay, next one is called Paper Peak Alphabet, and this is kind of a cool board book. We've got several different letters on each page, both capital and small, and then you have different animals or things that start with those letters. But if you turn the page, it's also like a can you find, like a Where's Waldo type book. So it's asking if you can find 5 lollipops, 3 pairs of jeans, and all those pictures. So if you have a kid that likes to search through pictures, and learning the alphabet, that would be an excellent one. This is an interesting biography about a woman that I'd never heard of called Hidden Powers. Lise Mittner's Call to Science. So she's a Jewish woman in Nazi Germany who is the first one at the University of Berlin to get her PhD. And then she needs to escape to Sweden when the Nazis rise to power. But that looked like an interesting book. If you have a child who likes science, they might like that, or history. This one is called The Supernatural Society, a chapter book about three friends who search down different monsters. Looked interesting. This one, if you like ghost stories, this one looked really good. This one is called Riley's Ghost. And this is about a girl in middle school who gets locked into the school and all kinds of weird things start to happen. So if you like spooky ghost stories, that is a good one. Then for Black History Month, my last book is Bold Words from Black Women. It has all different Black women throughout history and tells you a little bit about them and then quotes that they have. So not a ton of text, but beautifully illustrated and inspirational. So if you'd like something for Black History Month, that might be a good choice. Okay, remember you can put a hold on any of these down below. There's a record set which has all of these in there. You can just click on the ones you want and put a hold on them and pick them up through contactless curbside pickup, or just come in the library after you put a hold and they will be on the hold shelf for you once you've been notified. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.